talk about the Special Frontier Force. So far, hugely secretive, often considered off the books, a force soldiered by Tibetan soldiers, even though the officers are from the Indian Army's Special Forces, formed soon after the 1962 war between India and China at the insistence of the then Intelligence Bureau Chief B.N. Malik, who said that we should have a group of Tibetan soldiers who can go inside mainland Tibet and mount special forces operations there. For a long time, there was a fight about whether we should have the SFF, whether they had any utility, especially at the time when things seemed to be getting better between India and China. They were deployed in military action against the PLA for the first time. And they've been itching for action because remember, Tibet is their motherland. That's the independence that they want for Tibet, and for 4 decades they've been waiting for an opportunity to have a crack, and finally they did. Take a look at this report.
Decisive action, preempting another Chinese aggression. For the second time since the Ladakh standoff began, China, shocked, caught completely off guard and fuming. Seeing Chinese movements towards this location last week, this is where India has moved in, grabbing a dominating position on the south bank of the Pangong Lake. But who were these men who moved in the darkness to surprise the Chinese and occupy heights that look down on the Chinese supply lines? They're very hush-hush. They're drawn from the Indian Army, but not part of the army itself. Meet the Special Frontier Force. Formed in 1962 to conduct covert operations behind Chinese lines, it was this secretive special unit that was mobilized into action on the night of August the 29th. Known also as Establishment 22 or the Vikas Regiment, the SFF operates under India's External Intelligence Agency, the Research and Analysis Wing or RAW, and is based in Chakrata, Uttarakhand. The Specialized Commando Unit is comprised in most part by Tibetan resistance fighters, some of the world's most hardy mountain warriors. Their knowledge of Himalayan terrain and their ability to operate effectively at such altitudes is the reason why this unit is one of the most formidable on this terrain. The officers who command them are from the Indian Army's Parachute Regiment. The Vikas Regiment warriors train year-round for the most grueling operations, where they must operate beyond the abilities of their bodies and facing enemies more lethal than Chinese soldiers. Their history of combat has prepared them for this. After the 62 war, the secretive Vikas Regiment has quietly done its chief task, conducting reconnaissance, sabotage and other covert operations inside Chinese-held territory. The missions remain in the grey realm of shadow, without corroboration or confirmation, just the way they wish it. The Special Frontier Force saw major combat action in the 1971 India-Pakistan War, with deployments in the eastern sector to undermine the East Pakistan Army. With the Vikas Regiment seeing decisive action against an aggressive Chinese, the commando unit is finding rare mention in the public space. As tensions mount on both banks of the Pangong Lake, the the Special Frontier Force's role in the current standoff is likely far from over. Bureau Report, India Today.